Hey, this is Alex at U-Rock Music Center again, back with another gear review. Today, I am going to be talking about this Natural Elements Cedar Dreadnought by Simon and Patrick. This is a particularly cool guitar. This is probably one of my favorites I have in the shop right now. It's a full-size Dreadnought, which is almost a little too big for me. I'm not a super tall guy, but you have to love a good Dreadnought, you know? You can't get that sound from any other size guitar. You need that size and you need that shape. And this one definitely delivers on all of those. So this guitar has a solid cedar top. And we'll get to that later. We'll talk a little bit more about the cedar. It's got a cherry back and sides, just like they do on not all, but a lot of their guitars have this cedar top and sides. You can see it's got a really nice, attractive grain there. It's also, let me show you this too. It's also got these really cool open geared tuners on the back. And it's got those butterbean tuning pegs on it. And I think those are super cool. It's also got a B-band system installed. So it's got a tuner and it sounds great plugged in. Though I don't, that's not really my thing. I mostly play unplugged. I don't think I've ever come across a pickup system in an acoustic guitar that I actually like the sound of. So there's that. I'm not really objective on that. So if you want to talk about that, you can look up some other people's reviews of different systems. Anyway, so as always, the Simon and Patrick guitars have this really nice, understated headstock. And I know it's a weird thing to complain about, but the other big Godin manufacturer, Seagull, that a lot of people are more familiar with, have that really pointy, strange-looking headstock on them. I just can't get into it. But this one I like a lot. I really like the script logo, and then I like the actual, like that S&P logo right there. I think that's a nice touch. This guitar retails at about $620, which is killer. For a guitar of this quality. You're not going to find that in a lot of other manufacturers, and you're certainly not going to find one made in North America. So take that into consideration. So right now I've got this guitar set up with 11s because I'm not one of those guys. I don't care about string diameter. If it plays, that's what I like. So one thing I like about this guitar is that, one, it plays incredibly well for a Dreadnought. I'm used to picking up those Martins and really having to fight the guitar to play. Not this guitar at all. It plays easy. It didn't need setup at all right out of the box. Single note runs. No buzzes, anything like that. If there was a buzz in there, that was definitely my bad technique. So this guitar, like I was saying, has this cedar top on it, which is very cool. So you can tell it's a little bit darker than spruce right off the bat, and it's got these kind of striations here, as you can see. So it's actually, I think, a little bit more figured than a lot of spruce tops. A lot of spruce tops, I think, are actually a little bit boring. This one's got a little bit more going on. And it's also got this really nice, I'll try to show you, it's an inlaid wood rosette on this thing. And that's another thing I like about the Simon and Patricks in particular, is they do nice, really understated, appointments. They look nice, but they're not flashy. So the cedar top on this guitar, I think, and I could be wrong, I think the cedar top on this guitar gives it a warmer sound than a lot of spruce guitars, especially in this price range. This guitar is very warm, full-bodied. It doesn't lack high-end, but it's definitely got a warmer characteristic, I think, than some other guitars in the price range. And I like that a lot. High-end's great, but low-end is really where you hear the meat of a guitar. That's where all the fundamentals are. So I'm going to play a little bit on this. Fingerstyle, some single note, some flat pick stuff, and show you how it sounds. Bye. hopefully you dig some of the sounds that comes out of this guitar. If you're looking for a certifiable Martin killer in an affordable price range, I don't think there's really a question. At $620, I don't think it'll do a whole lot better than this in